All right. And here we go. This is another evening of Bitz, Splitz, Age of Dragon, and I'm glad you guys can make it tonight. And yes, please do if you like to ask some questions. I got my wonderful friend here, Mr. Pit Yeen. Say hi, Pit Yeen. Hi, everybody. All right, excellent. Is it? Oh, look at this vicious creature. Just he looks like he just wants to bite you, eat you, or give you hugs and snugs. I'm not really sure. More hugs than snugs. Hi, how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Good. Of course, if you have any questions, on there. Let's see. Oh, we're in a furry. Oh, good. I could definitely use you as the question reader. Okay. And of course, with the special guest winner Furry Husky, he's sort of the translator here, or he can help us with reading.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Good.
How are you guys?
Good. You know, maybe just
That's good.
Scooch over in the chair, nice and close to me, so we can get you nice and in there. There we go. Good. All right. So, how are you doing tonight?
What was that?
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Oh, good.
Chilling out.
It's always nice. Yeah, absolutely. Glad you can make it. Of course, we got my interviewee here today, and of course, wonderful, good helper there, Mr. Werner Furry. If you could ask any of the, or if you could read and ask any of the questions any of the viewers have, that'd be an excellent help. Otherwise, yeah, here we go. We can get started. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Hit the strip. All right. So first questions first, as always. What's your Sona? And yeah, tell us all about yourself. And
Yeah, I will. My name is Chris. I am a I took about 3 years ago, back in 2017.
Nice.
Yeah, started playing the other channel back then, and kind of started flowing out. And I kind of like messing around with some of the models that were openly available. Kind of started getting together over time. And it kind of like finalized this design back in 2019.
That's pretty cool.
excellent.
Used to be a lot more complicated, but then I kind of wanted to tone them down a little bit, simplify them. Just more or less a representation of myself.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any questions from the viewers popping in there?
Let's see.
Player Furry.
We got a lot of hellos.
Oh, hi.
Hi,
Everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Nothing on. Wait. No, you. Okay, good. Just checking YouTube and Facebook. All right, cool. Let's see.
I do have a question.
What?
I do have a question.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, if you had a crush on a particular furry character from an animated TV show, who would it be?
It's kind of a difficult question for me. I don't really watch a whole lot of animated shows anymore. Mostly TV dramas. Yeah, I'm not getting an answer there. I can't remember thinking of anything right now. I have to get back to you on that one, Winter.
One and done, just say, like my roommate, Shoemaker said, just answer titanium Lego.
Titanium Lego?
Yeah. She told me to answer that once as a answer to it.
Titanium Lego.
Yeah, there we go. That's when and done, just say titanium Lego. I guess some furries know what that means.
I don't know what it means, but I hope
I don't know either. She just told me that one day. I'm like, okay, I'm a titanium Lego. So, yeah. All right, cool. That's awesome. Let's see. Next question. Pitt. So I know you said like 3 years ago in VR chat, so and so. How long have you, was that how long you've been a furry?
I think I've been out for one. I looked at that one for 2014.
Oh, okay.
But up until 2017, I'm really kind of positive about it.
Cool. That's always good and interesting to just know it's how where we all came from and how we came to be with what we are. It's just wonderful. It's been great ever since, huh?
It's had its ups and downs.
Agreed. Agreed. We still got some not some not very sportive individuals out there, unfortunately. The haters, but they just go.
Yeah, even then, I kind of keep it on the down low.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That hasn't stopped a couple of my coworkers from finding out.
Oh right. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of them found out about this. That I have this.
Oh god.
Yeah. That was an interesting conversation to have with them.
What was it?
Yes.
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 All right. Cool. Do we got any questions coming in there, Werner?
Eric the Wolf, he asks, how is it going? He asked that.
All right.
It's going fantastic, man. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing great as well.
And we just got one from Warstar. He's asking, how are you doing?
Read the above comments.
We're doing
I know.
just doing fantastic, right?
Yeah, we're doing great. Yeah.
We're rocking.
We vibing, man. We
And
vibing.
of course, tonight's charity is St. Jude's Children's Hospital. That's a wonderful foundation. That's for cancer and terminal illness research. Started by Dave Thomas, the Wendy's hamburger. Dang it, I was going to say conglomerate, but that's not really the word I was looking for. The founder of Wendy's, the fast food chain. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Dave Thomas. So very special place for him and for children to get that second chance to, some of them doctors and nurses, they work tirelessly along with, considering especially healthcare workers here and now, they're just working tirelessly through this pandemic. So it's the hats off, especially going out to those individuals as well. So it's one of those things. Definitely. Oh, holy moly! Oh man, getting some messages going on. Oh, I think I'm getting some. I think that's like that's like the bat signal on Facebook. That means that someone's like messaging me on Facebook Messenger. Unfortunately, though, for those of you watching, your best way to interact with me in the moment is to jump into my Facebook Live feed and post your questions. I don't see anybody posting questions on Facebook Live, so why DM me? Why not just jump in my Facebook Live and ask me the questions right there? We're here, we're ready. Anyways, yeah, that's so completely not completely optional, but if you like to, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, great organization, and actually, there's a really nice children's hospital right down the street from where I work, and actually, Pitt and I were looking into doing some volunteering over there as suitors to help bring a good, brighten up the day and everything for those children there. So they definitely could use some cheering up, and that's for sure. The furries are, really known for doing a lot of charitable things like that. So definitely want to get our hands into that. For sure. Got to get healed up first, though.
I think we're already there.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there. Because, yeah, literally, no kidding. All right. Actually, this is a good. You know what? This is actually a different kind of question off the mainstream. Coronavirus. Being a coronavirus survivor, can you describe to our viewers what it was like?
Not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah. Some days are better than others, but for the most part, you're going to be on your butt the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
it
the
is.
mornings, I just don't want to do anything. Because you're gonna be like,
Yeah, I
so,
mean,
you're gonna be so
yeah, I mean, I kind
sore.
of know
You're
what
not gonna
it's.
be able to really even walk somewhere. Like it was a struggle.
Oh yeah,
I still
Oh, yeah.
can't taste the smell or anything.
I know that's one of the
worst
raw.
part of it.
So yeah, definitely one of them things, folks. Furries and any, I'm thinking pretty much almost all furries are on our page. None of them downplay this and are taking it very seriously. I wouldn't say all of them. I bet there are some that are still, oh well, and I'm just like, no, coronavirus is no laughing matter, folks. It is not a joke. Like I was waking up and I almost couldn't go to sleep for like the last few days because I couldn't breathe. It was just horrible. It's like the worst. It's like I didn't mind the fever, not too whatever. The aches a little bit annoying, but it was that congestion and the just difficulty breathing that was torture.
For me, it was the age.
So yeah, not a joke, folks. Definitely good thing we're sort of getting the good vaccine, all that good stuff's moving forward, but still take this thing with great assault. Don't forget your social distancing, do your 6 feet, wear your mask, wash your hands, do everything you can because you do not want
to take a shower.
You do not want to catch it. It is not fun. It is not fun at all. So being coronavirus survivors firsthand, we know what it's like. So anyone that tries to go and say, "Oh well," I'm like, no, you didn't have coronavirus. You don't really know what it's like at all. It's not fun to have. So do your best, protect yourself, and be safe out there. It's luckily they got the vaccine going out, and hopefully things will get going and back to normal eventually. But until then, mask up. Definitely, please be safe. Don't become a statistic. It's not fun. It's not fun having it. It was not fun getting out of it, and it's yeah. Anyway, back any other new interesting questions from anybody?
I do have one.
Oh, go ahead.
So, since Christmas is coming up, that's the holiday of the year, what is your favorite thing to do during the holidays?
Ooh, that's the easy one. What would you say there, Pitt?
Definitely eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love food. Food's my favorite thing.
Agreed. That's definitely one of the top things for the holidays, especially is to definitely eat. It's like you normally and usually do like little quick little home meals, this, that, here and there, but then it's like one of those went all out. For Thanksgiving, even though we're both in a little bit of pain from coronavirus, still managed to make Thanksgiving dinner. It actually was really nice and it's great. Pretty much like a three-peat. Come Christmas, you do about the same thing. You go all out, you make a crap load of food. Definitely like the sugar cookies. Like Christmas like my mom liked to do the frosting on the cookies. I can the frosting, but just plain sugar cookies. I could eat those. I'm making I'm making the Yeen hungry. But definitely the sugar Christmas cookies are like the greatest. One of my favorite things. Definitely like the sweets, like the cookies, the fudge, the chocolates. Heck, even the candy canes are actually pretty dang tasty. So definitely some of the best things are food related during the holidays. I agree.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do during the holidays, during Christmas time, would be watching old Christmas movies like Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story.
Yeah, we were just actually no, that's perfect. Yeah, seriously, huh?
Yeah, actually, the funny thing is, hold on one sec, I gotta show you guys.
Oh yeah, do it.
Okay. So, So, you know how in the Christmas Story there was that leg lamp?
The what?
That leg lamp? That
Oh yes, the ugly, yes, the statue. Oh, dude, is that a shirt from there?
This is from the movie.
Dude, that shirt is the bomb. That's awesome. I know.
Yeah,
actually,
my sister gave it to me for Christmas.
I know. It's actually become a tradition and a great hot ticket item for those of you that like to decorate with Christmas Story decor. There are a lot of people that actually have the leg lamp. I think my brother actually got it back at home. He decorates it as part of his Christmas decorations. He's like, yep. I think the best part was it's a statue, and then Ralphie's just stroking that like, yeah, statue. I'm like, yes. It is a classic. It's a classic.
Oh man, my mom says she hates that movie, but every time when she watches it, she busts out laughing.
Well,
and we're all like, "You're laughing your head off."
like Christmas Day. I think on ABC or one of the channels, it plays Christmas Story 24 hours straight, just nonstop episodes.
Or actually, no, it's TBS. TBS did that.
TBS, yes. There you go. Yeah, it was always great and wonderful. And that was what we do Christmas Day at any of the families. We just sit there and have that on TV all day. And it's even actually had that kind of B movie sequel. It wasn't as good as the original, but they didn't do too bad. The Christmas Story 2. Did you ever see that?
Oh, I've seen the sequel. I was like, oh no.
They jacked it up. Like, and of all people, it had Harry from Home Alone, that actor, and he's usually hilarious. But he must have just been really restricted by the script or whatever, because he's usually hilarious. Harry from Home Alone. That's another classic movie to watch during the Christmas times. All the Home Alones, 1 and 2, all day, every day. Anyone that says Home Alone 3, and I think they even had a Home Alone 4 with the new stuff, it's like, no, you can't beat Macaulay Culkin. He was
first
the
two.
Yeah, he was the Kevin McAllister. He idolized and just made that whole movie into a Christmas traditional icon. So no one's gonna beat Home Alone 1 or 2.
The funny thing is about Home Alone, there actually are video games of Home Alone.
Oh, yeah, there were video games. Dude, yeah, I played Home Alone 1 and 2 on, Nintendo. Those games are friggin' amazing. Oh, man.
Yeah, they weren't as good, though,
unfortunately. The movies were classic. You just, when in doubt, just turn off the video game, throw it away, and just play the movie.
No, I do know a good Christmas game.
Oh.
Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. That counts as a Christmas movie. That's a Christmas movie. I mean, hey, it takes place during Christmas, so that still counts.
True. And then, of course, Die Hard, Christmas movie.
Lethal Weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, we just got one. Speaking of Christmas movies, War Star is asking, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
What is your favorite Christmas movie? What you got, Nicky? Go ahead, Bitz.
Favorite Christmas movie? Oh, boy. Elf.
Yes.
Elf.
Yes, Elf. Yes. Oh, my goodness. That's pretty good. I gotta say, it's gotta be one of the top. It's gotta be probably one of my top, 5. It's definitely Elf is up there. I'm sorry, but I just gotta go with probably Home Alone. Something about Home Alone is just, it's one of those, I can watch it. I could watch it right now, all the way to Christmas Day, at least once a day, and it would not get old. It's just funny. I know all the lines. It's just like, my brothers and I, we just sit there and we quote that movie all the time, especially around Christmas. So definitely Home Alone's are about my favorite Christmas movies. How about you there, Winter?
Oh, man. I guess I would have to put it in 2 categories, one animated and one live action. So, animated, definitely Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. Ooh. Good.
And for live action, that's a tough one. I guess I would have to go with. I would also have to go with Home Alone as well.
Absolutely. You and me are on the Home Alone team. Uh-oh.
After my phone.
He's getting after your phone.
Puppy.
Naughty.
Puppy.
Let's see. It looks like someone's on. Oh, you're the only one. Oh, well, thank you, Zonk Punch. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on YouTube Live. Yeah, I'm actually surprised. All my millions of viewers on YouTube Live.
Millions.
I know, millions of viewers. Anyway, let's see. Any other questions pop up there? Anyway, let's see. Any other questions pop up there, Winner?
Let me see here. As far as I know, I don't see any, but I do have another question.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I do have enough. So when you got your fursuit, how much did you have to pay for it exactly?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you want to answer that?
That's fine.
I mean, if that was too complicated,
I think after
don't worry.
I added a lot of extras to it, such as like an extra pair of feet paws, a fan, some other stuff. The total came out to about $7,800.
Okay.
I thought you got a good. I thought she did you really well, and so for those, and of course, if anyone's interested, who is your maker?
Menagerie Workshop.
So there you go, Fuzzy. So if y'all want a adorable, just well put together and just professionally done with a bunch of nice, cool accessories, you got your because right now he's wearing his outdoor feet paws, which is cool. It's kind of like a little canvas bottom, so you can just walk around and wipes off easy. And he's got indoor feet paws and beans and everything, and you got a fan, you got a bunch of little cool extras. And she sent in a nice big box with a cute little art emblem on it, and just professional and did updates, and just really great fursuit maker. So
yeah,
and
she's super nice.
Yeah, super nice to talk to as well, and very professional. Keeps everyone updated with like messages and just. And she's booked all the way till like November next year, right?
Yeah.
So, but there is an option. So if any of you are looking for a suit, she'd be the good one to talk to.
Back up in December.
Yep, opening back up in December. So there you go. Jump in and get a slot. There we go. And of course, it was funny. What was it, Batter Cake? When we were interviewing him, when someone asked him how much his suit was, didn't he just say yes?
He just said yes. I imagine he probably paid upwards of $6,000.
Oh yeah, anything for more for less, you're definitely throwing a few bucks out there.
Yeah,
absolutely. Mine, of course, mine was made another good suit maker, so Harvey makes. So, she's independent. She's actually my roommate. She's a very skilled suit maker and crafter. So, if anyone's interested, any of you furries out there, I'll of course double check. But yeah, DM me. I put on my pages, my Telegram. So the best question is, if anyone's looking for a suit commission, definitely contact me, and I'll definitely refer you to her. She does fantastic work. You know, she made this. Well, now I'm an angel dragon, but at the time, being a Dutchie, she did such a good job, as you can see with the ears and everything, and just tirelessly worked and made my suit come to life. And I would say I got a good deal because we're good friends and I was helping them out of the situation. So he's about the $2,000 range. It was about my suit, $2,000 give or take. So it was actually but still well put together. And yeah, if you guys ever want to, it's the way to do is to communicate and to network. And there's lots of suit makers out there. Menagerie doesn't have to be Harvey Mix, doesn't have to be more for less, it doesn't have to be Twinkie, it doesn't have to be a bunch of these suit makers. Because a lot of them are usually booked up and are quite expensive, but even smaller time for suit makers. If you look for them usually on Facebook, Yeah, I know some furries don't like Facebook, but they got the discount furry market on Facebook, and that has a lot of suit makers that are doing. They'll do full suits. I've already seen their advertisements for like $1,000.
Also, 2 3 years ago, just reviews people.
Yep.
The worst thing could happen is you lose
Yep, yep. So that's a risk also too, is to definitely to prevent that. Definitely check reviews and make sure that the one you're going with does have good reviews and has no like artist bewares or any of those naughties on them, because yep, you just be setting yourself up for losing money. Agreed. But a lot of these bigger name suit makers are a little spendier, but yes, they make a few bucks, but they're professional and they got a reputation on the line, and they're hopefully not in trouble. Not all of them. I don't really keep too much track. But anyway, any other questions going there, winner?
Well, Aaron is saying Frosty's a true classic from my childhood.
Agreed.
Yep. Okay, now here's a question I want to know: what is your least favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie, Elf.
Least favorite and least favorite.
Yes, I like it, but I also hate that I like it because it's really bad.
It's pretty good. It does technically fall into the dual category. It does. It's just like
Guilty pleasure.
But anyway, so yeah, totally agrees that one of the key things is definitely the what would be I'd say my least favorite Christmas movie. Usually like Hallmark, pretty much most of the Hallmark ones, they boost those up way too early. And most of them is just like, you know what I mean? Like Hallmark Christmas movies. It's like a bunch of B actors or even some big name actors. And no, I take it back. I'm sorry for those of you who liked it, but the one that's got Vince Vaughn and Fred Claus. That that movie was a dumpster fire. I'm sorry, but don't get me wrong. I love Vince Vaughn. He's hilarious in some of his movies, but then some of his movies he's just horrible. And sometimes like I agree. Sometimes you got to blame the director and the scripts and whatnot. But it was Fred Claus. That movie was a total dumpster fire, and I do not. Oh God, now Honey knows what to torture me with.
We're gonna watch that this year.
Oh, just horrible Christmas movie is Fred Claus. I'm sorry for those of you that love that movie, but I'm sure you all are going to jump with me on that bandwagon that does not like that movie, because there's way better Christmas movies, which is pretty much everything besides Fred Claus. How about you, Winner?
For me, I think it would have to be at least favorites. Oh, I just had it in my head. It's called. Okay. It's a movie called The Legend of Frosty the Snowman. Now, what this movie is, it pretty much takes the idea of the original Frosty the Snowman, but instead they made it worse.
Oh Lord! Oh no!
And guess who voices Frosty?
Jim Carrey.
Somehow it sounds like that makes sense. Jim Carrey?
Nope. The person that did the voice of Frosty in this movie was the guy who did Patrick Star in SpongeBob.
What? Oh, dude.
Yeah, you might as well make his dialogue be like, duh, duh, like that.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm just like, and plus, it makes me think, wait, what does this have to do with Christmas? Because it honestly doesn't feel like it's taking place during Christmas at all.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's like
on. Oh. speaking of really like bad, man, we're just rolling off these questions. The really bad Christmas movies. Remember the one we watched at friend Mordecai's place?
Oh, Santa Jaws.
Santa Jaws.
That was so bad. That's like take like those like sci-fi original movies. You know how like they're usually always cheesy and low
Right.
budget, and just cut that in half.
Yeah.
It was literally like we're just sitting there. We couldn't resist. We're like,
We gotta
we
watch.
didn't have any. We had absolutely nothing else better to do at the moment. We're just like, oh, let's watch a movie. Hey, Santa Jaws. This looks kind of good. Didn't he say it had like 4 stars or something?
Yeah, I'm like, this is not a 4-star movie. This is like 1 star. It's so bad.
So for those of you who furries, if you want to find some good Christmas movies, definitely check out Santa Jaws because it was.
And also
I
has a
think I
terrible
actually,
CGI shark.
I did a stream that
Oh,
night.
yeah, you streamed
Yeah,
the
I
whole
was
thing.
streaming on I was streaming and we couldn't help but laugh nonstop of how bad the movie was. It was good, but not in a
Yeah,
good
I
way.
was there. I was there watching it with you guys. So
It was
yeah,
terrible,
you know.
wasn't it?
I know most of them were not happy, and I was just like, I'm sorry. I really. Actually, later on, we watched Maximum Overdrive, a Stephen King classic. That made up for it because it's almost anything Stephen King's like really good.
I don't know. I think that was kind of one of those weaker ones.
What Maximum Overdrive?
I
Yeah,
didn't really
it
care for
was
it.
kind of it was one of those movies where it's like a cult Stephen King classic. If you're a diehard Stephen King fan, yeah, it's one of his lesser ones. Now, one of the other ones was Pet Cemetery.
That one was good.
Oh yeah, Pet Cemetery. That is like I read the book when I was in the Navy. I got the book from I think my mom or my brother-in-law or something in the mail, and I read that thing on my flight leaving San Diego going home, and I was almost shaking when I was done. I was just like, "Oh, this book's disturbing," and then you watch the movie, it's just as disturbing, if not worse. And it was just a good, definitely scary movie. Is definitely Pet Cemetery. That's a cult classic favorite. The old one was pretty dang good. The new one was pretty dang good. It's definitely one of those tops. Let's see.
Yeah.
And of course, any fresh questions coming in there?
Let's see here. Let's see. I'm not seeing any questions.
What? Oh man.
Oh, that's lame.
Oh wait, we got something from Eric. He says, "I learned my lesson a long time ago. Trying to get a fursuit, I got scammed." Oh man.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm still working on it. I had to take a little bit of no credit on that. I'm working on a little side project to help us with that situation. It's a little non-profit thing. I think I mentioned that to you already. That's going to be an organization that helps with like furries that get scammed or whatever. Because I got some suit makers, I got some crafters that are good friends of mine that definitely likes that idea. So once I get everything established, I'm going to work on trying to help furries out that get scammed in that way. From anything from suit parts to getting tails made to art and badges and stuff like that. To even if I luck out, I've actually got some suit makers under the belt that would do donate a fursuit at least once a year. So got some plans to help you guys out. So definitely gonna try to throw some cookies into that jar and see what happens. So, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And we just got a question here from Aaron.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Aaron asks, any northern eastern furs? I think he's asking if you know any. If you know any from like the north and the east coast. I think that's what he's asking.
There's a few. Let's see. I know if you're looking for like East Coast, like kind of North Carolina, I know Eric, aka Birdie the Bull. I think he usually sneaks into here once in a while. He's a furry and he does radio 88.3 FM radio station, North Carolina. He's in fact he's playing. He's a furry DJ and does radio. And I'm like, that's awesome. So he's one that is like North Carolina. There's a few. Hey, Pitt, you know a few, don't you? From Pennsylvania and stuff.
I think a couple. Yeah.
Know their names?
Yeah. He's from New Jersey.
Oh, Scythe. There we go. So Scythe the Tiger is New Jersey. Somber, very cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially not just North and Eastern, but like some of these Canadian furries I know, some are just really dang sweet and cool. Like Firefly Wolfie, kind of message him now in a Blue Moon. He's kind of busy with stuff, but he's from I think right around. I think he's in Ontario, I believe. So he's another really cool one. Minnesota is a buddy of mine is Ace the Deer. He's up there. Poetry Ninja is a good friend of mine. He's also from another Minnesota fur. A lot of Minnesota furs, actually. I actually learned. I know, right? So, Poetry Ninja is one of them. And then, let's see. Rusty. Rusty, he's a horse. Rusty Bourne. He lives in Kansas City, right around there. So really look it up, you guys. There's furries everywhere around the country. I'd say higher concentrations are definitely. There's a lot of them in Florida. There's a lot of furries in Florida. There's a lot of them in Texas, Arizona, kind of like the tri-state area, like Texas, Arizona, Colorado. There's a lot of furries in those states. And then Washington State, there's a few. California has quite a few furries over there as well. But then another concentrations usually kind of like New England, kind of northeastern kind of area, like Pennsylvania, and there's a few in Canada. They're all over the nation if you really look. So.
Yep. All right, we got another question.
Go ahead.
All right. Aaron asks, what are your thoughts on furries from the Big Apple? So I guess he's talking about New York.
Those furries from New York, those guys from out there. I don't know. What do you think about them guys from out there?
I really don't know much about that area. As far as I know, I haven't really met any furries in the New Yorkish area. So I couldn't really give an accurate opinion on them or thoughts.
When in doubt, you just got to throw the contingency that a good chance if they're furry, they're usually pretty decent. So I don't care where they're from. They can be. I've met cool furries from around the country, and I met some jerk furries that are from what normally you would think it'd be. I've met furries from Minnesota that are jerks. I've met furries from New York that are really nice. I met furries from Florida that are really nice, and some that are jerks. So it's really like it's kind of like a Russian roulette of furries from different areas. So I'd say I know a couple from New York, more through Telegram, and one of them he's actually a law student and he's a raccoon and he's actually pretty dang cool. So there's quite a few that are actually pretty nice from the New York area. Oh, and I think Rusty actually, even though he lives in Kansas City, he's originally from Jersey, actually. I know, right? They're from Jersey. How does it sound like I got that accent? No, don't try the Jersey.
No, don't.
Oh, yeah. Pitt told me one time, I think one time I started to try to sound like him from there, and he said, stop. I'm like, oh, no.
Help me.
There is no escape. Anyway, any other questions coming on in?
We do have a comment here from Eric. He said, I used to be a furry writer, and now I do badges. That's cool.
Very nice. Oh, that's awesome. Absolutely. Very cool. I'm glad you can make that, Eric. And yeah, so and that's the way to help each other out in the furry fandom is to make these connections, networking and everything, from badges to art to furry content to all sorts of ways. We're like one big furry family. We help each other out. So yeah, definitely commission Eric and he'll make you a cool badge. Oh, actually, even like I was saying, I got to refer to my roommate Seamaker, Harvey Makes. She made. Oh, I should totally get your badge that she made. Okay. Luckily, I'll be able to do it, but I gotta show you. He actually did a fantastic job. So yeah, hold on. Go ahead and ask the next question if you like.
All right. So, the next question. What should I ask? All right, I got one. What's your favorite Disney movie?
Favorite Disney movie?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, like the original Mulan. That's the funny remake that they did. I didn't even give them a bad for them laughing at because I know it's bad.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much from the new Mulan, they do not have any.
Oh,
They do not have who's doing it. I don't know why they don't.
What I say?
What's that?
What I said. He agrees. Stuff the fire.
I mean, come on, Mushu wasn't even in it. Was what made Mulan Mulan. He was one of the highlights. He was my favorite character. I mean, come on, he's a dragon, so.
Yeah. Plus, Eddie Murphy was good at voicing him.
Oh, Eddie Murphy, another iconic actor that he deserves everything that he's got going because he is hilarious. And he does clean, and I've seen him do his dirty stand-up comedy. Hilarious, very funny man. Like when he was Donkey or exactly. Can I stay with you? Why, of course. Really? No.
No. I remember when he was doing the one clip from Saturday Night Live when he was doing the Mr. Rogers thing.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "This is how we answer the door in my neighborhood. Who is it?" That was funny.
That was pretty dang good. What was the other one? Oh wait, I guess we got children watching. But what was it? Wayne Brady, get out the smack man. You ever watch that one? Wayne Brady snuck in. Dave Chappelle, he is another example. He is pretty dang hilarious too. Like anything he says is just gold. Like the one kind of one of his like few movies, that one Half Baked, that was pretty dang good. So anyway, speaking of art and furries making like badges and stuff, Eric makes one, and then this is my roommate, Harvey makes. She made this really adorable.
That is so cool.
I know, right? She just rocked it. Did so dang good on it. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Just an excellent job, and I just like I saw it was like an envelope on the on the cutting board that said Pit. I'm just like, oh, there's an envelope for you. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. I'm just like, I think I know what that is, and then there we go. So just fantastic. So always, yeah. If you guys message each other or message me, especially on Telegram, I'm way more responsive. That's my most responsive medium and platform is Telegram. I'm addicted to it. He knows. I almost check Telegram every probably 10 minutes maybe. About 20 minutes, yeah. A large list. So it's definitely want to commission her. She knows how to draw art. She knows how to make suits. Very, very talented person. But yeah. Any other questions popping in?
Eric says I have 7 furry badges from fans. That's pretty cool.
Ooh, very nice. Lucky number 7. Good for you. That's great. It's great and wonderful, especially love it when.
Yep.
And it was just like when I actually had some fan art sent to me and some stuff sent to me once. I almost cried. I was just like, I know, right? It felt so cool that there's some furries out there. Remember, Winter? That someone actually sent me, I think that was David. He sent me like the drink glass and the little plushie. Mm-hmm. And I was like, my God, when I get, especially that's one of the most wholesome, heart melting things is when furries make other furries art just for free or being gift art and just being, just doing it for fun and being that. I love those ones. I love them to death. They're some of the most wonderful furries. They exist. Don't get me wrong. Unfortunately, I never name names because, but there are ones that unfortunately aren't that nice. I met them. But majority, I'd say, percentile, maybe 80% to 90% are usually pretty cool. There's unfortunately a small percent of jerks, but what can you do? Yeah, true. And that's what's funny is the irony is everyone's like, oh, it's only furries. I'm like, no, you look at it in comparative, in real life, non-furry life, there's jerk people too. So, in the fandom, it's everywhere. So, anyway. Any other questions popping in there, Winter?
Well, Eric has a couple things. He said, I died when I got my first furry badge.
Aw, that's so cool. Yeah, don't try to die. Yeah. Try to stick around.
Yeah.
The transfer. The furry transformation is a process. You get your badge, you get some OC art, and then before you know it, comes the soup. Aww, I know, right?
You both look so cute.
Aww. Are we cute?
No.
No, we're not cute at all.
No, we're not.
No, we're vicious. I'm a vicious dragon. You're a predatory Yeen. I know. He bites. He does. Trust. No, I'm not kidding. He bites. That's why I'm like,
you gotta be careful.
It ain't social distance just for COVID. It's social distance so I don't get bit. Because apparently, if I'm okay, so that gets me curious. So if I had this is a good question, man. So if you had a flavor, what would you be?
Blueberry.
Let's see.
You're Neapolitan ice cream.
I'm Neapolitan ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be Neapolitan ice cream. I was going to go cherry berry, but it's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing?
We've had this conversation before. It's not the same.
Cherry berry is not the same?
No.
Wait, Superman ice cream.
Okay, fine.
Because I got the Superman colors going. So that's actually, I got to throw that one in the mix. Any of you ever had Superman ice cream?
I have not.
So it's like that sherbet ice cream that's Superman colors. It's got bubblegum in it, doesn't it?
Some do.
I know, right? So I'll take
bubblegum with ice cream. I just want to eat it. I don't want to chew something.
Some people just are weird. And how about you? What flavor would you be there, Winter?
What flavor ice cream?
Or if your Sona had a flavor, it can be ice cream. It can be
strawberry.
Strawberry? Very nice.
Yep. We just got a question here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Aaron asked, what your guys' thoughts on bronies and how they affect our fandom? Oh, hi.
That's one of those. I guess my best answer that I'm going to go with that one is I love and respect all my furries and non-furries and whatnot, denominations. You're a brony. I got a lot of friends that are, bronies. I look at it like this. I think My Little Pony's okay. I watched it. I'm sure everyone's watched it. Lips at it. I love and respect. Even if if they're more into it than I am, that's great and wonderful. Um, whether or not I agree how great and wonderful they are, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna love and respect them anyway. That's about my best way to go with bronies. Is that yeah, they're perfectly acceptable in the fandom. I mean, if you look at it, you got some characters that dress up as horses, so how is that really any different? So yeah, bronies absolutely. If they want to be in the fandom, like I was saying earlier, you can be a jerk in any way, shape, or form. If you're a jerk and you're a brony, then that's not okay. But if you're cool, you're a brony. I love you. It's very simple. Any furry out there, if you're a jerk, I'll do my best to love and respect you. It's going to be really tough, but I love and respect all my fellow furries, non-furries alike. It's really about personality more than anything. If you're a jerk, then I won't like you. I'll respect you, but I ain't gonna like you. So that's my answer. Very political, isn't it?
Very politically correct.
How about you there, Pitt?
I kind of have the same sentiments. I'm not a fan of it, and some aspects like it's a little obnoxious at how vocal some of them can be. I mean, you do you, and we'll be fine then.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know what? Yeah, like, see what I mean? Still love and respect them. And like you're saying, if you're a jerk, then yeah, then you'll get scrutinized. But if you're a nice, decent person, yeah, you can be a brony, you can be a furry, you can be a angel dragon, you can be a yeen, you can be. It all boils down to personality. Your personality and how you treat other people is a way bigger measurement than what what you wear, what you believe in. So that's the one I totally follow for. Especially like those bullies. Oh, when I hear about bullies on Twitter and stuff, I'm like, those guys can go away. Those ones are not necessary. Those ones don't belong in the fandom. I'm sorry. It's it. It's about love and respect and treating each other. With respect. If you're not in, if you're not in the fandom to do that, then leave. There's no need. You know what I mean? It's about we love and treat each other like one big family. That's what I took the fandom as. That's what I push for, and that's what I think that most normal furries should push for as well, is love and respect for each other. My mama taught me that. Love and respect everybody. So yeah. Anyway, any other questions popping in there, Winter?
Aaron says he blocks those bullies, so
Yep,
that's good.
Good. They deserve it. Bullies deserve to be blocked.
And I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. You both really need to think about this one. Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony?
Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's you know what? I gotta go like the Twix girl and say why not all or both, because I like certain games for Nintendo. I like certain games for the PlayStation or Sony. I like certain games for the Xbox. So hence we technically combined between us, we have all the systems covered. Really, we got right now we got a Nintendo Switch, and during COVID or the peak of it when it was bad, like something that helped a lot was a lot of games I was playing on Switch, and it's just like, hey, why don't you try Mario? Mario Odyssey, and I'm like, really?
Yeah,
So
he's been playing that.
I've been literally playing Mario Odyssey for like the last 2 days straight. It's addicting because I'm just like I'm playing because I'm always a Mario person. I love from the original NES Mario Brothers all the way up to here now. This game just all over the place, and diehard fan of anything Mario related. It's fantastic. But yeah, and then for like Xbox, I like Call of Duty, Left 4 Dead, and kind of like I'm more like cooperative. Like deathmatch is kind of nice. If you got a really good player on your team, then I kind of suck, so it balances it out. But then, like when you take on zombies and things, it's actually I'm really a fan of those types of games.
Nice. Speaking of Mario,
Yeah.
you had this. Yep. Check out these.
Ooh,
Look at this.
nice, very nice.
Yep.
We like it.
Yep. Yeah, I've been playing most of this one pretty much. I've been playing Super Mario Sunshine. I mean, I do have it on GameCube, but yeah, I'm playing it on the Switch right now.
Very nice.
Yep. And there's some levels I honestly hate in that one.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of mangling over the thought of playing some more Odyssey after this stream is done. I'm actually very tempted.
Nice.
We'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah. I should totally do it. I think I'm almost towards the end, so it's like that little drive to finish it. So it's like actually really tempting. Let's see.
Yeah. Now you're wanting me to play Odyssey after this.
Huh?
Now you're wanting me to play Odyssey after this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, we literally have just hit the. We got time for one more question. It's almost been an hour.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. One more question. Let's think here.
Yes, please.
Yep. Well, how about this? How about if I ask a question and if anybody in the comment section has a question, do that.
All right, sounds good. This is the last opportunity. One last question. One from you.
From me and also from the viewers.
Oh, yes, absolutely, for sure.
Let's see here. Question. All right.
It's a tasty notebook.
Here we go.
Don't eat it?
This is going to be this is really going to be a tough one for you guys.
Uh-oh.
So be ready for this. What is your most favorite Nintendo video game?
Oh, there we go. That was, my goodness, that was a quick. Oh, that is a
quick.
What?
Legend of Zelda for what?
Oh.
What was that?
Yeah. Oh, that's the one where he turns into a wolf and stuff, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Played that game so much. It actually wore up.
It actually was also released for the GameCube too.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice.
Yeah, I actually have that version too. I have both versions.
It's on my to-do list. I played quite a few Zeldas, but yeah, that's definitely one that actually looked really cool that I would definitely like to try out.
Super fun.
Oh yes, it's on the to-do list for sure. Let's see, my favorite Nintendo game. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it. The most recent I'm playing, Mario Odyssey, has got to be one of my top favorite games right now because I almost never play video games at all, and like Pitt knows, I rarely play video games. So in this Corona quarantine situation, that was one of the biggest things I kept doing is I was playing games and games and games and watching movies and stuff. And yeah, Mario Odyssey has got to be one of my top because hence I'm a diehard Mario, true and true. So from then until now, definitely Mario.
Yeah. By the way, Splitz, speaking of movies, I got to show you something real quick.
Yeah.
This is something I got for my birthday. And you're definitely going to like this. I finally got some more Digimon movies.
You did?
Yep. I got them.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, kind of figured you would like them.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is the final chapter of the Digimon series.
Oh, wow. Of all of it?
Yeah. I mean, of course, there is the reboot that they did, but
Right.
that they're working on now. But this one is actually like the final chapter of the adventure.
Oh
So-
man, that'd be spoilers.
No spoilers.
Unacceptable.
I
I
need
swear,
to watch
Winter, I will never forgive you if you spoil that. That is, because everyone wants to know what happens to Digimon in the end. You gotta make them watch it. You know, no spoilers.
No spoilers. Hey, my lips are sealed.
So, any other questions?
All right, let's see if any of the viewers have any questions. Oh my goodness. Fox, thanks. Fox Bay said, I have Digimon Renamon poster in my room.
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. All right.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot of art of her. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions?
I'm not seeing any questions.
All right.
Not seeing any.
So, and of course, there we go. And thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your evening to spend time with me, Splitz and the Dragon, my being here, Mr. Yeen, Mr. Pitt there. So wonderful and such a wonderful furry, and really, you know, I kind of love this guy a little bit, just maybe, just a little bit. I think I love him. I think.
Oh, so cute.
But yes. So of course, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your evening to talk to us and ask some questions. And literally, we had so much fun. Literally, this hour just went by, like no clue what happened. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a good evening. Okay. Good night, everybody. Uh-oh. It looks like Winter froze up. Uh-oh. Guess I better cut the stream before it gets a little awkward.
It's getting awkward.
I know, it's starting to get awkward. Here's your badge so you know who you are.
I already know who I am.
You do? Well, that badge just helps reiterate that fact. You know who you are, I know who you are, and now that badge knows who you are. We can identify the Yeen. All right, nighty night, you guys. Yep, and then if you follow me and/or, and of course, Pitt, he's on Twitter right now, so be sure to follow Pitt the hyena on Twitter. So, and also as you see on my different stuff, I got Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. I put all my information on there. So, especially Telegram. If you want to talk to me more and get some more information, catch me on Telegram. That's one of the best ways to get a hold of me. So. Dutchie and Yeen boops and hugs, and you guys have a good night, okay? Bye. Oh,